In this video, we'll be talking about how to repair your poles if they were to break. So if you had a broken section, how to repair that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to first find out which joint it is that it's connected to. So we've got these tri-joints in here, and you need to pull the shock cord out. So come in here, go behind it, find the shock cord, and undo the knot. Okay, and so use your fingers or use a small pair of pliers and undo the knot. And with the knot in these joints is also a little small piece of, like a little washer, little piece of metal, okay? If you don't have that, that's also fine. It's not required. You just want your knot to be large enough so it doesn't push through. Okay, so now that we have that undone, we can now access and get to the broken sleeve piece. Okay, and push this through. Just don't let go. Make sure you continue to pinch the shock cord, otherwise it's gonna shoot all the way through and you're gonna lose it. Okay, now if it was broken on this other sleeve section, then that is fine too. You can then just save that long piece, get into this one, pull this one out, and then put the new one in there, and then use that second one as the last part. Okay, and so this one's still good. The broken piece, what you're gonna need to do is make sure you measure the length of your broken piece and also what type of section it is. So if you send us a picture and just identify the length, then we can find the replacement part for you, or just ship it to us and we'd be happy to do this repair also for you as well. But it is very easy to do. So first thing, there's the broken part. Take a photo of it while it's still together is fine. Measure the length of it. So this one is 46 centimeters or 18 inches. Okay, so we got an 18-inch section here. Once again, we just need to know what it looks like on both ends, because there's going to be a sleeve inside of here and then a full tube on this side, so that tube fits inside of here. Or does the section have the chrome or the silver tube exposed? Okay, so as long as you identify that for us, then we can get you the right replacement part. Then to put it back once you receive it, then you can push the shock cord through. Okay, you just pinch, push, push. Okay, and then the very end, I just have to twist it a little bit, pinch, and now you can see it popping through here. Okay, get nice and tight on the shock cord so that these then pop together. Now we'll come back to our hub. So right here is where the hub is, and we need to now push the shock cord through that same hub section. Oh, let's see here. Nope, I got the wrong hub. This is the right hub. This one here. So we'll then push the shock cord back through that hub, twisting it around a little bit so it pops through, or you can use your fingers or pliers to access it a little easier. Pull this through, nice and long. See if we can find our little metal piece. Or once again, if you don't have that, that's fine too. This just makes it a little bit wider or a little bit thicker of a section so that the shock cord, once we do the knot, doesn't pop back through that, if you can see that. So it's a little bit smaller on this side to help that tube then be a little smaller diameter in the inside so that the knot doesn't go all the way through. Okay, so let's tie a knot with that metal piece still on it. And you can also adjust the shock cord how tight you like your poles. So do you like the poles to clip into each other automatically really, really tight, or a little looser? And that's where you're gonna adjust this. I have a little extra excess than I did before, just allowing that to be a little tighter on there. And then you can either cut that or just tuck that back inside of that hub section in there. Okay, and so that's how to do a tent repair. So if it is on a different section of the poles, that's fine too. You're going to follow the same process. If you have it on these ends, then these are screw-on. So you just unscrew this, If you have an older version that doesn't have it screwable, that's fine too. You're just gonna pull that out. You'll find the shock cord in there. Same thing, is just undo the knot. Okay, undo the knot. This knot is a little bit different than the one in the hub, and that is you want it to face downward. And I'll show you that in just a moment. So use our fingers. I don't have very long fingernails. If you have longer fingernails, it's a lot easier. I'm trying to do it without my pliers this time. Okay, so let's get this over here. You can see a nice view of my cut on my finger too. Just a little blister. Okay, so yeah, so that you can take this section off. Same thing as if you needed to replace a section somewhere else over here. Follow the same process as before. Just let us know the length of it, picture of it, and then when you're ready to put it back, same thing. This one didn't have the metal piece, but the way that we'll put this one back is just push it through, do our knot the length that we want it, and now with this one, I'm gonna come around, do just a granny knot, just a loop over knot, but I'm gonna do this bottom so that it faces downward. See that this excess faces down, not facing up, so that then I can then push this back through the loop, and that knot will be a little bit smaller and easier to allow you to push this. So let's go a little bit tighter on that. Okay, you can see this will then pop into place like that, and then screw this. Okay, so that's how you do a tent pole repair. Last thing to mention is if you needed a field repair, so say it broke in there, you can then also undo the shock cord, come into it, and then use a tube like this. So we also supply these with our later versions with the tent stakes, and this is just a quick repair. So what you do is just push the tube. If these got pinched, you're gonna have to put, with a rock or somehow. It's usually this doesn't get smashed. These ones got smashed, but if it were just a break, a clean break, then you'll put those two tubes together and then just wrap it with some type of tape, so if you have any kind of medical tape, then you can just wrap each end, or any duct tape or Scotch tape, anything really. You can then just wrap each side of these. We'll put one right here. And we'll go, obviously like a duct tape would be even better, but once again, if you're out in the field, you're out on a camp out and this happens, big windstorm, or someone jumps on it or hangs from it, who knows what happens, how these things could break. But they're very strong aluminum, very durable, can withstand high levels of wind, no problem. But that's how you do then a quick field repair if needed. Otherwise, the best way to do it, reach out to us, just let us know the section length, measure it for us, take a picture of it, and we'll send you out a free replacement part, or just cover the shipping and ship it back to us, and we'll do the repair for you free of charge.